Alright, it is
Thank you, Craig.
time. You know, you know, you know what time? You know what day it is?
Today is October 31st.
Exactly. So,
Halloween.
it's Halloween. Let's go.
Yes,
It's
one of
spooky.
my favorite times of the year. Halloween.
Yeah, one of the spookiest times of the year. And of course, because
The
of
spooky
that,
season.
today we're gonna have a special dedicated podcast for Halloween. Uh, uh, I don't know. We're just gonna be talking about various like Halloween stuff. Not much. Uh, Today I was, funny enough, I am gonna do a little bit of a not much of a retrospect, but mostly analysis, or I guess a review. I was thinking on whether covering Sonic Unleashed, right? Because Sonic Unleashed has like the
Hmm.
warehog mechanic stuff, Halloween, uh, you know, werewolves and all that kind of stuff. It makes sense.
Yeah, related stuff.
But today instead, I'm gonna be covering FNAF Help Wanted for the Switch.
Yay. Are you excited
And
for the
then
movie?
what?
Yeah, they are creating a FNAF movie,
Oh yeah, man. That has
and
been
I want to
in
see it.
dude, that has been in development for so long, and they haven't dropped
Yes.
any trailers. Not even a
No, no,
teaser.
because they have changed the director and the script like 5 times already. But supposedly they have a final one already. Like they will start, finding the actors and everything like that soon. That's what I have heard. But yeah, ah,
I,
a long
I
time, a
am,
long time.
dude, I'm just thinking right now. It's something funny. Imagine that they hire The Rock for either the security guard or one of the animatronics.
Oh, it's Freddy the Rock Fazbear.
That would be fucking hilarious. That
Yeah,
would be that would be the meme of the year.
yeah. What? Freddy
Yeah.
the Rock as Freddy Fazbear.
By the way, for anybody who's curious, if you see or spot any differences with our voice or they may sound a little deeper, probably because we're sick. We're just barely recording this.
Yeah, getting better, getting better. I think,
We both got a cold.
but yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess again, I guess I'm gonna talk about FNAF Help Wanted, and then also FNAF Security Breach,
Mm-hmm.
because that is like the most nonsensical game I have ever seen. Like I haven't played it, but I've seen someone else play it. Holy fucking god, that was such a mess. Like it is an unbelievable mess. Okay, so let's talk
I've
about
seen,
uh
I've seen
let's talk,
from huh?
I don't know, just say what
Yeah,
you're gonna say.
yeah, that I have seen some videos of people adding into Five Nights at Freddy's. I think which one? The newer one, Security Breach. Right? Yeah. Adding Bonnie because Bonnie is not found in the game, and I have seen videos of people adding, the animatronic Bonnie in different parts of the game. Yeah.
Glam rock all funny.
Yeah. Basically.
Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna talk about first uh Self Wanted because it's the shortest one, I guess. So Help Wanted for the Switch feels like the biggest disappointment that I have ever seen for a game. Like the game has so much potential, right? And you could argue that it's much more fun to play it on something like I don't know, like actual VR. because the game is built for them, right? Like the game is
Mm-hmm.
built for VR, but I don't know. They could have done it in so many ways. Number one, the frame rate is abysmal. In hand. In dock, it's passable. You know, like it's okay. But then when you're playing it on handheld, that's where things get ugly. Like the game literally starts running at like 20 FPS. Not even joking. Like either probably 20 or 15. And it just looks like they didn't optimize it really well. And another thing that pisses me off about the game is that it was such a big waste of potential. Because again, all the other versions are VR, right? Like we know that. But they could have done something similar on the Switch
But
version. I mean, it's not like the Switch doesn't have motion controls. Like you
the
can
Switch has
simulate.
Nintendo Labo,
Yeah,
the VR
exactly.
set.
But I feel like it would be a little bit more uncomfortable playing it with Labo because Labo is
Yeah,
literally just
but
a board. But I think they could have simulate something similar with the motion control. Like I can understand not doing a VR, technically VR game, but something that is simulated or close to, there's no excuse for that. Like I mean, come on. Again, the console has the ability for or has the capability to use motion control. I mean, it was literally promoted as one of the main features of the Switch at launch with one-two switch and arms. So you could have somehow found a way to implement motion controls into the game to simulate VR. You know, and I
Mhm.
mean, it's not like it can't track your hands well. Like it's not like it can't track your hands or your arms movement. Again, this technology is not new. You know, specifically for Nintendo. Like this
Yeah,
technology is not new. The Wii
back in my
exists.
day.
The Wii fucking exists. Uh, just play something like I don't know, Skyward Sword, and you'll see that it's pretty accurate. You know, or that it reassembles something similar to VR. Like you could have done something like that in the game and then have it play that way. But basically, the way that you control the whole game is either by pressing buttons, which is the most like non-intuitive part of the whole game,
The best way.
or you can move your camera around, which is the most awkward thing to do because uh,
Yeah,
the sensitivity of the camera is fucking ass. And with like the main thing on the screen, right? The little it's like an invisible dot basically, and it points to items on the screen. That's how you touch things, and it controls so poorly because again the sensitivity of the camera is so ass that the majority of the time you just end up playing with buttons, and it completely loses the whole purpose of even being a VR FNAF game. And another thing is that it takes away like the scary element of it. Because FNAF VR is scary because you're actually seeing these things on front of you. Like you can actually
hmm
see these things move around in a space that you can interact with. In here, you're just simply looking at the animatronic, like a normal FNAF game. Like it's not even scary. Oh my god! And also, they took out the tapes that were in the original like VR game, which is supposed to be the thing that builds up the character of Vanny on Security Breach, and they replaced it, I think, for like some mini game that is similar, although I don't know, it's like its own mini game, but it all falls under the same line of the tapes. Now, what's upsetting about that, right? Like moving on to uh, you know, FNAF security breach, because honestly, I can't even bother to talk about how wanted. It's just such a big disappointment. Uh, Security breach is an even bigger disappointment. The game it was filled with bugs. Like I'm sure they must have patched them, and even still, the game is probably still buggy as hell. So at launch, the game was full of bugs and glitches, and it was just outright a mess, right? Not just it, and again, it's not just like a technical mess; it's also like a logistical mess because the story makes absolutely no fucking sense. The worst part is that to me this looks like it's a passing of the torch. You know, like they're moving on to new characters in FNAF or in the FNAF franchise, and it makes sense because all the other characters that we know, they're already, you know, they've already been used many times. I mean, there's like a million FNAF games, and this
Mm-hmm.
is the only one where we can see, you know, new characters that are not the ones that we already know. But what sucks about it is that you have, first off, you have the antagonist, Vanny. Like I said, FNAF VR is supposed to build her up as the main antagonist of Security Breach, but it completely fucks it up by literally only having her uh, present in the game for like 6 times. Like throughout the entirety of the game, she's only present like 6 times. That is just underwhelming. Like you seriously can't tell me that that's anywhere remotely good because that just sucks. Like why build up a character so much and then later on completely cuck her? Like why would you do that? And
Yeah.
another thing that doesn't make any sense either, right, is William Afton returning. And I'm pretty sure he's going to become a hard meme in the community. I don't know if you're seeing like what was that? The Metal Gear Solid Rise meme, where uh, you know, like the main character is or Raiden is punching out Armstrong, and then he's just telling him like, "Why won't you die?" That's literally how most people feel about Aspen. Like he literally just doesn't die. He got that man got scooped. That man, or like not scooped. He got sandwiched by the fucking spring lock suit. He got burned in Pizza Simulator, and yet that man never died. Like
No, never,
we thought he
never.
was dead. Like legit, we thought he was dead in uh in FNAF VR because he's supposed to be a glitch, right? Like he's
Mm-hmm.
supposed to be a glitch, and he's teaching Danny or like brainwashing her into being, you know, like the next William Afton, I guess you could say. But
Yeah, basically.
but somehow, even after being burned with the animatronics in the pizzeria simulator, you know, pizzeria, he's still alive. Like that man has more life than a fucking cat. How the fuck? It's so frustrating because you want to see the franchise take a new direction, but I don't know if
No.
it's because they don't feel comfortable or they don't feel confident that they're gonna be able to take it to a new direction. But dude, don't do that. Like don't bring that man back. Just let him die. Stay dead. Just where he's supposed to be. Like it completely destroys the ending of FNAF. You know, a FNAF Pizza Simulator. Like it completely destroys the ending. Like that ending absolutely better. And of course, in terms like lore based, the game is also a mess. I mean, the whole franchise has already turned into a mess. The lore itself has turned into a mess. You know, it's confusing. The timelines are confusing. The characters are confusing. Like everything about it is confusing. I mean, Matt has done a million videos. So, I think he has done more than 50 videos, uh, and he hasn't been able to figure it out because every time it comes out, it just somehow changes the timeline in a way, you know, and then things become a lot more confusing. So I don't know. That's just ass, dude. That's just ass. And the thing is that I grew up sort of with FNAF, right? I'm pretty sure most people have grown up with FNAF in a way. And you want to see the franchise again take a new direction. Like we thought maybe FNAF Security Breach was a new step for the franchise. You know, because you're no longer trapped in a four-wall space. You're now walking around in the actual pizzeria. But the way
Mm-hmm.
that it was executed, the way it was executed was just bad. It was such a poor execution. Yeah, and in terms of how far the glitches and bugs go, we're talking here about bugs and glitches that can literally soft lock you in the game. That's how bad they can be. So I don't know if it's because they rush the game or if Steel Wolf Studios just doesn't care much about the franchise, but I am not confident of Steel Wolf Studios taking the franchise into a new direction. I'm not confident in the slightest. Oh boy. But yeah, that just sucks. So, all right, we're done with that. How about we do something interesting?
What?
How about how about we do
Mm.
some costume reviews, some Halloween costume.
Halloween costume review. Special section of Halloween podcast. The costume review.
Yeah, how about that?
Okay, okay.
Let me look for a costume. Which
The banana
which one?
costume.
Oh god, no, no.
Yes.
Oh, I'm just gonna randomly type Halloween costumes
Okay,
online.
I'm going to do the same thing.
What again?
I'm gonna search for shopping. No. Videos. No. More. Yes, I want to see images. Images. And
All
we
right.
start with Mr. Potato Head. Oh, I'm talking about FNAF, adult FNAF PVC Freddy.
What the fuck?
Oh my god. And you
Okay.
have what?
You know, costumes are the most funniest to me. The ones that
Wow.
are like the ones that are like food branded.
Hmm.
I'm seeing a picture here. It's three Halloween costumes. It's for babies. It's the Heinz like ketchup, um mustard and relish like pack. Yeah, those are the costumes.
Yeah.
They're relish, mustard, and ketchup. What the fuck? I mean, that's it. I think that's automatically, uh, or I guess an indirect promotion of the brand. You know, you're indirectly
Basically, yeah.
promoting the brand.
Hmm.
This one's even worse. Hold on, I'm gonna send
Well,
this. I'm gonna,
basically, Halloween is a holiday to promote things. you,
yeah.
you use a costume of something and you're promoting that thing.
Imagine it's like some hidden, or like some weird conspiracy where Halloween is just some holiday, to sell candy. Like it's intended to sell candy and nothing else. All right. I'm gonna send a picture right now. There it is.
Okay, the image is loading.
Damn.
Kit Kat.
That is probably one of the weirdest costumes that I've ever seen. Like it's literally just a Kit Kat bar.
But in a way, it's brilliant and funny.
It's a
But yeah,
full
weird.
family costume. You know how uncomfortable it would be to walk around with that. Like,
Bro,
imagine how
imagine
uncomfortable it is.
trying to go to someone's house like that. How? Oh my wow. Getting to the car.
Walk
I
sideways to
I
get in the house.
I imagine they have like different separate costumes, and they just the Kit Kat wrap is maybe like a blanket or something like that that they put, after each one having the costume of the normal Kit Kat on. Maybe, I don't know, something like that.
There's a lot of costumes there. Oh my god. There's a costume for the Ender Dragon. I want to kill myself. There's sometimes costumes that can be good, but then there's sometimes costumes that are like cringy as all, like beyond belief. Hmm. Hold on. Have you ever like what costumes have you used in Halloween before?
Many. Uh, for example, when I was younger, a lot, way younger, when I was a little kid, I once had a Power Ranger costume. Then I had a Spider-Man costume and a ninja, basic ninja costume that probably many kids have. Uh,
Mm.
I think one of my first ones, the first one or one of the first one, was of Blue's Clues. Uh,
What is
excellent.
wrong?
Of Blue's Clues. What is what?
Oh, Blue's Clues.
Yeah, Blue's Clues.
Oh, oh my God, dude. That is so funny. But how
Yeah,
young were you at that time?
I think no, like literally, I think it was probably like the first costume I ever wore on Halloween, or the second one, something like that. So around 1 or 2 years old, something like that.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah,
Um, yeah. For me, I don't recall much of the Halloween costumes that I wore, but I do remember two. One was a Luigi costume, that I bought at Party
Okay.
City, and then the other
Hmm.
one was a Woody uh, Halloween costume.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, which can I get another rant right now? Can I get pissed off, even though it's probably not good for my throat? Can I get
So
a little
for
angry?
you have
'Cause
20 seconds of rage mode on the costume review section.
no, it's not. It's not about costume reviews. It's about a certain movie.
I
That
know, but we are on the costume review section, so you have 20 seconds of the costume review section.
all right. So I like I don't I don't think again there's just like Halloween costumes right that look good, but then there are those that are cringy. I think the ones that are the most cringy is ones are the Fortnite costumes. Like imagine going out trick or treating, but you have to take your little brother or something, and then you see a kid dressed in some fucking Fortnite outfit, and then you just like, God, what's gonna happen with our generation?
Fortnite
Like
costume.
our generation's gonna go downhill. Oh boy. Uh, let's see. What else? What other Halloween costume do you think would be cringy?
Cringy Halloween. Well, for example, let me see if I can get the image. But yeah, this FNAF costume of Freddy, the mask. Uh, yeah, it's a little cringy. Let me see if I can send you the image. Where is
Yeah.
the? Oh my.
Costume?
Okay, no, I'm gonna send it now.
Right, one.
Okay,
Head
done.
one or like a different? Okay. Oh my God, that looks awful.
Yes.
What the what the fuck is that?
Look at the eyes. Look at the eyes. Oh my.
What? Oh, what are those? What the fuck are those? That looks like absolute garbage.
This Halloween, I want to dress up as Freddy Fazbear. No,
I
sorry, kid, but
I
no.
legit I legit could not imagine anyone wearing that is within the range of like 15 to, I don't know,
Nah.
let's say 21 years old. I legit wouldn't see anybody wearing that unless you're some 9-year old dude.
No, yeah, you have to be
That,
a little kid for something like that because yeah.
that is that's so poorly designed, dude. Those are also the kind of costumes that I hate. The ones that are so low like quality that
Mm-hmm.
you can almost buy them anywhere. Like just go to a Walgreens and you'll buy one.
Or just maybe make it yourself and yeah.
I mean, you can't insult too much, because there are times where people actually make some good homebrew costumes.
Yeah, that's what I say. Like, just make the that Freddy one. Apart from the mask, the other things, the shirt or I don't know whatever he's wearing, you can make it at your home. I could literally make this
Just
like
cut out
yeah.
some plastic and then paint it.
I
Just
have a
all
funny
you need.
one.
Oh wait. Oh, oh God. That looks cursed. That that
Yes,
ass that ass looks cursed.
a depressive Teletubby. Oh my.
Sure, I'm pretty sure there's the kind of there's obviously the kind of parents that will dress up their kids like that. For some uh kids TV show. Like holy shit, that looks fucking creepy. Like
Oh my
it's not even
I,
cute.
I,
It's unsettling.
I love that image. I love that Halloween costume. Yeah, A plus.
I'm gonna be
Depressive
real.
Teletubby.
I'm gonna be real. The body that is within that costume looks to be way smaller than what the costume actually is.
No, yeah, yeah.
Like it looks like you don't fit in there. It just looks like there's a bunch of bag in the costume.
That's inflated. That's inflated sad Teletubby.
Girl, oh my god, Halloween costume of bacon, pancakes, and eggs. Dude, I'm so hungry right now. Like I'm dead hungry.
Talking about Halloween costumes makes you hungry.
Yeah, no, it's the fact that I'm legit hungry right now. Like dead
I'm
ass
gonna
hungry.
send you another one. This one is cute. This a cute one for you. Let me see if I can get the image
Hmm.
here.
I
Okay,
will
down below.
determine that. I will determine that.
No, I know this one is a cute one for you. I know. I'm trying to search here. Send, send it. There you have it. I think. Yes.
Oh, oh. Sushi. You know, it, it's the ones right now for
Uh,
estimation.
wait. Can you repeat that because the mic? I don't know. Your mic, like you sounded bad. So yeah.
And Asian.
Bro, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah, no, okay, so it seems like we were having some connection issues. Oh, for fuck.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Let's talk about leading into the food stuff. Let's talk about the candy. What do you think about the candy?
I love sneakers, and I love when they give me free sneakers. And yeah, if you see me on Halloween, just give me a free sneaker, and I will be a happy man.
Because you will
What
be
else?
hungry.
What else? Yeah. It- a type of candy from Halloween that I, for some reason, don't like are the I forgot the name, but the ones that the literally one of the most recognizable Halloween candies, the orange, white, and yellow ones. I forgot the name.
Yeah, it's candy corn.
Yeah, that.
Dude,
Wow, wow. But
yeah,
then yeah, those one. I don't like them for some reason.
I mean, nobody likes candy corn. It literally tastes like wax. Like legit, candy corn is one of the shittiest candies in the entire lineup of Halloween candy. Like
Guys, if you like candy corns, let us know down below,
not even like Halloween
please.
candy, just candy in general. Like it's such a disappointment because it tastes so bland, and at the same time, it also tastes like shit. I don't know. It's like trying to taste a bit like marshmallow, but
Mm-hmm.
imagine failing at the taste of marshmallow. Which I don't know how the hell do you accomplish that, but they sure did.
A weird mix created
Yeah,
by someone on Halloween was the perfect
yeah.
combination for disaster.
The most
Mm-hmm.
concerning part about it is that in some of the states, like they do a list, right, in the United States of some
Uh-huh.
of the most popular like Halloween candies. And the thing is that that list is a little bit misleading because it's not the most popular candies, it's the ones that the states mostly buy. Like people in the states mostly buy. And
Okay.
candy corn ended up being in one state, it ended up being like the most popular one, quote unquote.
Yeah,
Which
because if I think they are found in almost any store. They're like a basic Halloween candy, and yeah, people just I don't know what to get. Let me buy candy corns. Yeah,
no, it's
yeah,
because people buy it so that they can have something to offer to kids. It's like,
yeah,
oh,
yeah.
I'm
Oh,
not
and
gonna
for
spend.
parties, for decoration, Halloween
I'm,
party decoration.
yeah, that's the only thing that is ever useful for decorations. But I don't know, like they just buy it to serve it to people. Because realistically, like, why would you want to spend right, like around $8 to $10 for a chocolate bag, or a bag of, let's say, pieces, or uh some fucking like mini crunch bars, if there is such a thing, when you can spend like around $3 to $4 for candy corn and serve some shitty candy to kids so that you can get it over with.
Mhm.
Like legit is like they hate the people that they're trying to give candy to. Like they hate them. Oh my god. Huh. So, yeah. I guess
Yeah.
the candies I like the most for Halloween. Hmm. I don't
What
know. I don't
other
have a
things?
one.
What other things do I like from the candies? What? Which other candy do I like? Like my favorite are sneakers. I also like. I don't know. Like I if you give me a lollipop, I'm okay with that. I like it. I'm like okay. When I was younger, I love taffy. I still like taffy, but I don't like
No,
they don't give it any like that much. I don't see that much taffy, so it's like I like it, but I don't get it. And yeah, and chocolate in general, I like chocolate. So yeah,
mm, yeah.
Milky Way.
Uh, for me, I can go either way as long as it's not something that is spicy or candy corn. I'm fine.
Okay.
Oh, I do not like the Reese's cup. I don't like the
Mm,
Reese's cup chocolate. I mean, I just don't like much of things that have peanut butter in general.
okay, okay.
Yeah, like I don't like cookies with peanut butter. I don't like fucking like chocolate with peanut butter. What the hell? That's just gonna get stuck all over your teeth. Like the chocolate itself is already an adhesive for your teeth, and then you just have peanut butter on top of that. It's gonna be a mess, an unholy mess. Oh boy. Um, let's do something scary. All right, let's do something
Something
scary.
scary.
Yes, I'm about to search something online right now.
Something something scary. Uh, opening a Pokemon pack and only getting 5 cards.
No, no, it's not
Wait,
Pokemon.
wait, wait. A moment of silence. Now they were in my house. You know, your friends were visiting me. Yes,
Okay, you know what's more scary for Halloween?
those guys.
No, fursuit. And then you can hear like an air piano in the background just playing. Okay.
Bro,
I'm about to send a few through Discord, and then we're gonna look at them and analyze the costumes. I might go more in depth because you know you already know that I'm a furry, but since I know that you're not, it's gonna be an
mhm,
interesting reaction for me.
okay.
Okay. By the way, I'm not into like fursuits. Uh, I just don't see, uh, the idea of dressing up as a furry. Like, I like the idea, of anthropomorphic characters and all that, but, I just don't like cosplaying as one.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, here comes the first one. This one's
What the
bizarre.
fuck is that? That's a nightmare.
This one's bizarre. It's like a hellhound, basically. It's a fucking
Th-
hellhound.
That's created from nightmares. A freaking rainbowy nightmare of a freaking wolf. What the? That's something that that may appear in a horror movie or a horror game. Yeah, chasing after you.
Yeah, it's straight up, again, it straight up looks like a hellhound. The kind of costumes that I do not like are the ones that actually look, or I guess in a way, anatomically correct to an actual animal, I guess you could say. I like the ones that are more cartoony, but not the ones that are like close to the actual thing. Because, it just seems a bit strange.
Well, like I like those if they are from for a play or something like that. They are supposed to represent visually an animal and they look like realistic. I love that because it's a good costume. And seeing people, but like for example, the movie, play, and whatever cats, the designs,
And
the
yeah,
design
with
of those characters for the movie, I don't. Mm,
yeah, with James Corden.
yeah, not my thing.
There's nothing more scarier than talking about James Corden.
A nightmare of many.
I mean, like literally everybody hates James Corden. Like everyone, there's nobody on this fucking planet that actually likes that dude. I'm like trying to filter out a few costumes here because there are costumes that are like normal. I guess you could consider normal, but then there
Mm,
are those that are a bit more, you know, a bit more spicy. If you know what I mean.
yeah.
So
Bro,
I'm trying
search
to.
scary,
So
scary Halloween costumes, random scary Halloween costumes, and yeah. Wait,
yeah,
what happened here? Okay.
I'm trying to filter those as well.
Scary Halloween costumes, and you get Pennywise.
Actually, yeah, if you look up Halloween costumes, it'll appear. You'll see immediately like a Pennywise costume.
Hi, kid. Do you want a balloon? Yes.
On this
Hell yeah.
one, just okay. Here comes
Hey,
another
adult
one.
walking down the street. Do you want a balloon? Hell yeah.
Fucking what? Oh my god, this thing is stuck. Wait. Oh, I think it did download. Not too sure. All right, here goes. So apparently, this is a husky.
Naked.
Uh,
That looks like a naked fox.
dude, what is it with some of the costumes having like these dummy thick thighs? Like Jesus Christ, that's fucking
Mm.
that is unnaturally thick. And it's not like animals themselves have, thick that much thick thighs. Like
No.
it's obvious that they do, because of how they
Yeah.
stand up. They stand up in four legs, but that's just that's just
Yeah.
exaggerated as hell.
Yeah, that just made for the costume. Just because.
This might honestly be one of the most tame ones and one of the most generic ones I've seen so far.
Mm. Okay.
Yeah, you know what that picture reminds me a little bit of. You know what it does
And
remind me?
what?
I don't know if I can look for that meme. This fucking costume, dude. This costume is worth $312. No way.
What?
That fucking costume that I just sent you is worth $212. No way.
Sheesh.
Jesus Christ, that's obscene.
Yeah.
Wait, really? There's sizes between like 5.3 and then 5.10. So I guess if you're above 5.10, then you're fucked. You can't buy the costume.
Hmm.
Let's see. Okay. This is what it reminds me of. Well, I'm about to send it real quick. It's like a non-furry version of this.
Poor dude. I'm sorry, Michael.
It looks like the same setting too. Like it almost looks like it's on the
No,
same
yeah.
setting.
Yeah, that's true. Wow.
That is so freaky. Either it's almost the same setting, or the United States just can't make variations of their streets and just do the same generic avenue, like the same generic streets and whatnot.
The company is, bro, cheap company.
Each
Using
company.
the same 3D design for every state.
No, it's just the United States is uncreative as hell. Oh yeah. This is the thing this is nightmare fuel. You're about to see something that is going to truly scare you to your bones.
Axel, Axel, whatever. Mudkip. Yeah, that's everything. Okay, Mudkip.
Well,
Yeah.
that is fucking creepy as hell, dude. That costume looks awful.
Okay, guys,
How they
talking about
managed,
cursed images.
managed to make uh an like an animal, or like it's not even maybe is it like a reptile or ocelots
Uh,
reptiles?
something that I'm not sure. Not sure. It lives underwater, but I'm not sure if I'm not. I don't know.
Yeah, it could. I think axolotls are either reptiles or amphibians. Although I doubt that they're
I,
amphibians.
I know they are blind.
Yeah, but Jesus Christ, that looks fucking cursed.
Yeah.
I mean,
Wait a
I've
minute.
seen
That's
many.
a Fortnite skin. That's the guy
Wait,
from Fortnite.
wait, Ethan?
Uh,
No, wait, no, you're fucking you're playing with me. You're
no,
playing
it's
with
just
me.
it's just the same, but it's not. It's the
Okay.
same, but it's not. You know.
Oh my God. I don't know why some people get fucking horny whenever they make these fucking costumes.
No.
I, I don't know what's going on.
Just no.
You're like, yeah, just no. Hold
No.
on. This thing straight up looks like a fucking creature from Spore.
Damn. What's that?
That thing straight up looks like it came from Spore.
Bro, look at the tongue.
Yeah. And I recently started playing the DS
The
game.
Pokemon
Oh,
peel.
dude, it doesn't even have eyes. Like, how the fuck are you supposed to see what that?
No, it's blind, but it has good ears. You
Wait,
know,
yeah.
that's the whole thing about the animal. Yeah.
I mean, I get that it has like big ears, but it doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, it's a costume. How the fuck are you supposed to see through it? Like, you don't have
The
any
mouth,
eye
bro.
sockets.
The mouth.
Oh my god.
Most costumes see throughout the mouth, bro. All the Disney ones, and most of them, yeah.
Um. Well. Hmm. I'm gonna get a last one, and then we're
Okay,
gonna
okay.
do a ranking. I'm gonna get a final costume, and then we're gonna do a ranking from
And then we
best
have,
to worst.
and then we can have a Super Mario costume movie review with Chris Pratt.
Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Okay. I think I think you're on home with this one. I think you're on home with this one.
Arcanine, but with a, I don't know, more realistic face, something like that.
Yeah, as realistic as it can be.
Who's
Dude,
that Pokemon?
how
It's
the fuck? Why
Arcanine.
are you? Why are you like? How the fuck do you stand like that? Jesus
No, I don't know. Maybe, or I don't really. I actually don't know. Maybe they are like two people,
I
but
doubt.
yeah, that is, I don't know, uncomfortable. Uh, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe,
that
probably the person uh is like, how do you say it? Like bend, and the front legs are probably like sticks, and with the hands.
Yeah.
They are grabbing, up top, something like that, probably
Yeah.
because yeah, I don't know.
Okay. From all the firsts that we have seen so far, let's rank them from best to worst. I think let's just start off with the number one spot. I think that
For
one
the
goes
best one or the worst one?
the best one, like number one
Okay.
spot. Uh, I think that one. I'm like fighting here between the one that I said is like generic and the
Uh-huh.
spore one. Because even though like it looks nonsensical, at the very least, it looks visually pleasing. You know, at the very least, in comparison to all the other ones that I spent.
Yeah, the no, 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 I don't like the actual one. That's the
Oh no,
worst
that
one for me.
yeah, that one's just
Yeah,
straight up going to the bottom of the list.
that's nightmare stuff.
That one's
Then I
just
think,
automatic.
at least for me, the next one should be probably the generic one, just because it's like, a normal one. You see them everywhere.
Hmm.
Basic. After that one, on the third worst one, I will put the three-headed rainbow creature of nightmare stuff, because it's number
Hellhound.
three. From worst to best. The number three worst. Yeah, the rainbow one with three heads, because I understand I appreciate the effort, the three heads, everything, but it's creepy as heck. So
It
yeah,
just looks odd. It just looks odd.
yeah.
Yeah.
And after
Uh,
that, I think I have the Arcanine, because it looks good. I like Arcanine and everything. The face is a little, I don't know, weird for me, but apart from that, it's a really good one. You know, Apart from, after this one, starting with the Arcanine one, the other ones I like them, as a costume. So the Arcanine one, it's okay, but it's the fourth one, whatever. Then we have the dude with the white shirt, because it's just a normal dude with a white shirt. And after the dude with the white shirt, I'm going to go with the the weird one without eyes, sleeping or whatever, with the tongue out. That
mhm.
one. And the last one, well, the cute one, the cute naked fox or whatever it's supposed to be. That one.
Wow. That's your top number one.
Yeah,
Like your that was your favorite one so far.
yeah, it's cute.
Hmm. Hmm.
And number two,
Okay.
the weird monster with the tongue out. It's just like cool, weird creature. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll say that too. I think that one's a pretty good one. Uh, I don't know. I think my top favorite one, or I guess like the top number one,
Mm-hmm.
is the generic one. For the fact that it's just a generic costume. Like
Okay.
I think you could go around right now and wear that, and people wouldn't tell you shit.
Mm-hmm.
People would be like, "Oh yeah, it's just another furry. He's just going around." Uh,
It's a furry. Hey guys, look at that. It's a furry. It's a furry one.
yeah, and then the second one would be the one that looks like a spore, fucking like creature, because it's creative. It's
Yeah, I like
creative.
the creativity behind the. Yeah.
Yeah, it has some pretty good creativity in it. Uh, my third one would be The this one's tough. Okay, I'll put on the third one the Arcanine because
Okay.
that one it looks somewhat accurate to Arcanine. Like I will give it that.
Mm-hmm.
It looks somewhat accurate to Arcanine.
Yeah,
It's
it's
an art
pretty
costume.
accurate.
It's an art costume, but pretty good effort.
Yeah.
The fourth one goes to the naked one that you said.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and that was my fourth favorite one. My fifth is the Hellhound. Because I wouldn't rank it higher because of the color scheme. Like it would be okay if it would be like a more basic color scheme, but
Okay.
because of how colorful it is, it just kind of lowers his rank.
Rainbow Barf Abomination.
It's like it's barfing Skittles all over the place.
Yeah.
And then the worst one, the absolute abomination, is the fucking axolotl one. I don't know who the fuck even has the confidence of wearing something so creepy into the public.
Yeah. It's just weird. Like literally, I think if I'm a little kid and I saw that, I don't know if I would have start crying or run, but
You start
something like that.
crying. You start
Yeah,
crying.
it's scary.
You get your mom. It's like, Mommy, there's a weird fucking Halloween costume. I hate
Mommy,
it.
mom, the creature from the night that hides under my bed. It's here.
And then your mom goes to it and it's like, that's my paralysis demon, dear.
Oh, whoops.
Like you retroactively traumatized your own parents. Dude. And the thing is that, right, again, like I said, I'm a furry, and, I can take people saying, like, oh, the furry fandom is weird. And yes, I can definitely say that. And it's absolutely weird and bizarre. But I think it's also filled, with some of the most nicest people on the planet. I think
And
there's just
well,
like
and what happened?
there's just way too many bad apples that give it a bad reputation.
Okay,
Specifically
okay.
things regarding uh, zoophilia, necrophilia, and even pedophilia. But in general,
Mm,
like most people are actually really nice.
okay, okay. And what happened with the dude in the white t-shirt or polo, whatever?
That's not even a costume. I won't consider that a costume. But I guess if I were to give it a rank, I would put that number
That
one.
I'm dressed as the dude with the white shirt.
I mean, that's something that I can literally get from my closet right now and wear.
Me tomorrow at college. My Halloween costume.
You go around for Halloween with your brother, your cousin, and everybody's like asking you, like, "Oh, what's your costume?" And it's like just some generic white dude.
Wearing a white shirt.
You're just begging for people to throw like something dirty at you. You're like literally begging for people to throw something dirty at you.
And the winner of the costume party contest is the white dude with the white t-shirt.
And then they recreate the scene from what was this like movie from? It's like it's based on one of the novels of Stephen King. Uh, Carrie, I think it was. I forgot what the name was. Uh, but it was like a girl that was psychic, and basically, uh, she's having she had her period, and because she has bullies in her school, they have this they have like this prom, and then uh, she goes up because she was called over, I guess, with like the queen of the prom next to the king of the prom, and they just do that to prank her, and they completely just throw a bucket full of blood on top of her. And it was like, oh,
Nice.
haha, you have your period. It was like, that's like the most shittiest fucking thing, or like the most shittiest fucking crap that you can do. Because,
Fun, cool memories.
and it was specifically the girls, right, that were doing it. Uh, it's like, bitch, why are you laughing? Like, I'm pretty sure you've had your period before. This is such an odd conversation. But let's just move out of it. Let's just move out of the conversation.
Continue with Halloween. So
Yeah,
yeah,
let's move out of the
Ken,
conversation. It started getting weird. Uh,
Luigi's Mansion. Yeah, okay.
what?
Hey, so are you going to dress this year for Halloween
Am I reading back to Halloween?
or college?
I mean, I don't have a costume, so
Yep.
I'm just not going.
Why?
I don't know. Just fucking, I don't celebrate Halloween that much. Like literally, this came off so unprecedented for me. Like Halloween in general.
Hmm.
'Cause
Okay,
you
okay.
could, I mean, you could say that Halloween is literally just an excuse for people to prepare um for Christmas, which
I love Halloween.
uh
I like Halloween. Well, it's a great time to dress up as anything you want. Well, almost anything you want. Correction. Yeah, okay. As almost anything you want. And just be around everywhere like that. And nobody can say like nothing because it's Halloween. Tomorrow for college, I will probably dress up as a generic Pokemon trainer. Just because. And I really want to see every, if others, I know that some people will dress up. I probably like obviously not all of them, but I'm just I just want to see what they wear. I know that like throughout the entire month of October, there has been this one dude at college that always goes with a freaking how is a freaking tiger. You have seen the guy, right? The one with the tiger. How do you say? I don't even know what is the jumper, something like that.
yeah, that guy is on my that guy is on my science, like my computer science class.
Bro, that dude has
So
like I think like
I literally
he
see
he
him
has
every single morning.
throughout all October with that freaking tiger jumper or whatever. I don't know what. Yeah. Oh my god.
I find it strange why he's doing that. I like how the professor, uh, because of it, he makes fun of the fact that he had that costume, and then he says like, over here, Kellogg cereal.
Oh my god.
Rating better?
But yeah,
You think
I uh-huh.
you didn't get the joke?
I don't know.
Fucking Tony the Tiger. The professor literally
What?
like makes fun
Are,
of him.
i- i-
Yeah,
is it great?
yeah. The professor just literally makes fun of him, telling him like over here on Kellogg's cereal.
Bro, Cheerio. Why?
Oh, dude.
Why Cheerios?
And again, fucking Tony the Tiger.
Yeah, but Tony the Tiger is from Frosted Flakes.
I'm guessing he's just saying like the brand because the brand is Kellogg.
Yeah, Kellogg's. Yeah, yeah. And they are great.
Mm, yeah, it's just fucking. It's literally just a sugary version of cornflakes.
With sugar.
I mean, that's literally why. Okay, let's get onto the rant. I want to rant about something. It's and it falls in line with the whole like Halloween stuff. You
10
know, it's like
minutes of rant.
and and kids like to dress up, for like Halloween, sometimes for Toy Story stuff. So I guess let me talk about fucking Toy Story 4 and why it's such an abysmal fucking movie. Toy Story 4 is one of the worst like Pixar movies in general. Like some people say that Cars 2 is the worst one, but
I like cars too. I like cars in general.
I can already see the amount of people coming in with the pitchforks in the comments. Yeah, I can already see people walking off with their pitchforks, getting ready. So, people say that Cars 2 is the worst one, but honestly, Toy Story 4 is just the worst movie because the story makes no sense, right? Like, or the story is so it's so contrived, and the characters get completely assassinated. Like, Buzz is turned into an incompetent idiot. Jessie is somehow
Dies
regressed into her phobia,
and
even
gets
though
burned.
yeah, even though Toy Story A Terror was meant to get her over that phobia, and then Woody somehow he somewhat gets turned into an idiot, but he goes
Race to the star.
he ends up going with Bo Peep, and there is like no satisfaction with that, despite them like being characters that know each other for a long time. Like number one, that's not the same Bo Peep. Like the one from the movie is not the same Bo Peep as the other one. Like it has a
He
different
died.
personality. In a way, it makes sense, because people change over time. But what doesn't make sense is showcasing her the way that she acts throughout the entire movie at the beginning of the movie, which is supposed to be a prologue, for when she was, donated, or I guess she left the gang. So it's meant to be like a gap between Toy Story 2 and 3, but it doesn't make any sense that she would change uh, from who she used to be. In a way, it's like it's manipulation, right? Like they're trying to gaslight you into thinking like, oh, she was she always this way? And it's like, no, she wasn't. She wasn't that way. They're just making you think that she was that way, but she wasn't. So again, it would have made a lot more sense if she was the way that she is. When we actually see her after the prologue and not during the prologue, because it's just gaslighting, and not to mention that it doesn't feel earned, right? Like Woody going with her doesn't feel earned because she is an abusive motherfucker. Like she's an absolute abusive motherfucker. She's always constantly like making very clearly or like very clearly very offensive or like degrading comments to Woody. She's always degrading him verbally, and that's not a healthy basis for a relationship. Like that's not healthy. That's just abuse. Like
Poor toy.
regardless of whether it's not physical abuse, it's still abuse regardless. Another thing, right, is that they completely butcher all the other characters too that we knew. Like Mr. Potato Head,
Oh,
uh, uh, fucking Slinky, Rex, mm, uh, all the other characters that we knew and that also joined up after they got donated to Bonnie. We
after they
barely
died.
got them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and none of the characters that they added new are even good at all. I think Duke Kaboom was handled poorly in the sense that he's supposed to have this like very traumatizing backstory, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
he has a trauma of being abandoned by a kid because apparently he was a misleading toy. And they play it off as some fucking joke. In the movie they just play it off as a joke. Which it's imagine taking Jesse's backstory and adding a few like funny haha like laugh tracks on it. That's how fucking bad it is. It's like they're taking the same concept of Jesse and they're just making it worse by thinking like, oh, it's just a joke. It's like, no, it's not. It's not a joke. It's not funny.
They are toys and they have emotions.
Yeah. And then there is Annabelle, the fucking doll.
Annabelle.
The worst thing about the doll, right,
Gabriella.
is that she's Gabrielle. Gabby. Okay, it's not Annabelle. It's Gabby. So
Yeah, Gabby. Gabriella.
so the thing is that she's supposed to be the antagonist of the story, and somehow she is redeemed, despite that she never
Good job,
says
Disney.
sorry. Despite the fact that she never says sorry to Woody in the entirety of the film, even though she tried to take his voice box by force and via manipulation. And you could say that a voice box is almost like an organ for a toy, right? Like it's almost like an organ for them. Like it's a very important piece to a toy. And then imagine
Well,
just coming up to
yeah,
someone and then telling them, and imagine like
uh,
coming up to someone and then telling them like, hey, can you give me your voice box? I
bro,
really need
no,
it.
no. She literally took it out without asking. She was doing an organ transplant. Oh my, what the fuck?
I mean, there's literally like the scene where Woody gives in after she manipulated him into giving him the voice box. It's played out like it's some fucking like surgic removal.
Dark Disney scenes.
Yeah, and not just that, but her whole like idea that she needs the voice box in order to be loved, and with her original one being damaged,
Uh-huh.
that is being drawn a lot of comparisons to disability. And if you think that you need to fix yourself in order to be loved,
Yes.
despite having disabilities, or
Yes.
because of your disabilities, then that's a very dangerous message to send out to the public. It is an extremely dangerous and just you know, in general, just very irresponsible to send that into the public. And also, in terms of the story, a lot of what happens in the script just doesn't make any sense. Like in general, it just doesn't make any fucking sense. They're always relying on things like luck and like just
Fish
very,
to
very
fry.
coincidental, just very big coincidences in order to move the plot forward. I don't know. It's just Toy Story 4 is a fucking mess of a film. I absolutely hate that movie. Oh yeah, and also the directors. If you look at the director commentary, uh, they in I think they directly, uh, like they hate people who theorize uh, on Pixar films. Like the Pixar theory, right? Like
It's
you
a
know the
picture. Yeah.
yeah. Basically, the Pixar theory is like it's them trying to connect every single story into one entire timeline, and the
Mm-hmm.
directors just and the directors degrade people that actually take the time to make those theories because it's basically just passionate people doing what they like, and then just saying the things that you say, to make them out as a joke. Like that's not how you treat your fans. And I'm just saying, I do not think that I don't think the Pixar theory is correct. Like I personally don't like the Pixar. I don't think the Pixar theory is accurate because it mostly relies on certain very specific Easter eggs, and then they completely leave out the rest. So you could say that the whole theory is just built on straw, but that's despite that, I don't. I wouldn't disencourage people from making theories on it. You know, like I wouldn't disencourage people on making theories because ultimately, if you're passionate about it, like regardless of
Mm-hmm.
how outlandish the theory might
I
sound,
know,
like
and they are in a
it's
way like free, free promotion for the movies and for the company.
yeah, they don't fucking care. There's just directors that are irresponsible and just don't give a shit. Dude, I am so tired. Uh, it's already what 1:25 right now. It's 1:25 in the
Uh-huh.
morning.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Well, I guess.
So yeah, Halloween, last Halloween topic. Uh, what can be a last Halloween topic for the video? Uh,
I don't know.
hmm.
Um,
Do you remember the trend that came out on 2000? I don't know, like what was 16, 7, 13 maybe? Some I don't know. Some time ago, the Halloween trend of the clowns that in United States, like so they were appearing like a lot of clowns around town, whatever, and the videos. And I remember when I was young, watching the YouTube videos of people. Oh my God, there's a clown in my backyard. Like real, really fake. I knew they were fake, but I just watched them because they were like funny in a way. They some one member of the family had the dressed up as a clown and then appeared on the like usually appeared around the house like searching for other members of the family in the backyard and leaving messages around the house. It was almost a Scooby Doo episode. All of those videos were almost a Scooby Doo video, episode, whatever.
yeah,
Yeah, weird
I
time.
know, I know that trend. I know that trend. I remember people making like clown videos and just
Yeah,
fucking people, and that in a way that's kind of like harassment, I guess you could say. Like fucking imagine
yeah.
all of a sudden like Lando on the street like dressed as a clown and then
No,
start
yeah. If you
chasing
you know if you're doing
everyone.
it like you're literally like doing that, going around, following people, that yeah, that's like yeah, like harassment or something like that. That don't do that. But uh, the funny thing about that was the YouTube videos of people like making. For me, in my case, the funny thing about that time of that event or whatever you want to call it was the people making the videos. Like, oh my god, there's a clown in my house, and it was another member of the house like dressed up as a clown, hunting them, for the video. I don't know, dumb things.
Just stuff. And YouTube used to be something else back then. It definitely used to be something else back then. Yeah,
Yeah,
I guess it's a quickie topic.
yeah, yeah,
3
yeah.
a.m.
To remember
3 a.m.
all weird times in YouTube and
Yeah.
history.
Mm. Yeah, and also as a quickie topic before we leave is
Okay.
the 3 a.m. challenge video. Oh boy,
Oh, the 3 a.m. challenge. Damn.
that is like I hate the 3 a.m. challenge videos. They're so lazy. I guess you could
3 a.m.
say
challenge, and my Elmo plushie starts following me and tried to kill me.
gone wrong.
Yeah, 3 a.m. challenge gone wrong. 3 a.m. challenge with my best friend gone wrong. He tried to kill me.
Dude, it's fucking. I think the most egregious example is a YouTuber called NNA Productions. Uh, he made some really bad like 3 a.m. videos. They were so laughable. Uh,
Bro, I
so
I watched some of those when I was young, just because.
did you?
Yeah, when I was young, like the first one, the I don't know how I think more than 5 years ago, probably. Yeah, the 3 a.m. challenges and whatever, the cursed doll thing started, something like that. Some of I don't know adults started following them throughout the house, and I don't I don't know some fake stuff that it was just like, bro,
Oh
what's
my
this?
god!
And I
I
remember
mean,
after that he made like I, that was like some years later. He made a video that apparently some dudes entered his house and destroyed everything or something like that and attacked him. And I don't know if that was true or fake. I just know that it was like, bro, that's messed up. If it's true, it's like, bro, it's messed up, but you were like, you know, the type of video you made, it's, you know, you knew that was
mhm,
coming at some point.
yeah, his videos are fucking lazy as hell. Like legit, the way that his videos are structured is that he does an intro, uh, which is him spinning a fidget spinner for like 3 to 4 or 5 seconds, and on
Skip,
the
skip, skip,
surface,
skip.
and if he succeeds on spinning the fidget spinner, you have to subscribe. And then after that, uh, he'll plug a fake giveaway, and after plugging the fake giveaway, he'll do some stupid dance for like 3 minutes, and you only have left like 7 to 5 minutes of actual video.
So guys,
And
now actually, we are going to start the video.
yeah, and it's just him like doing a fake phone call, and when it's there, he just has a fucking cardboard cutout of the character, and it's not even like a full cardboard cutout. It's just a face. He made a video, like a 3 a.m. video of Thanos, and it was just this cutout cardboard face. Dude,
YouTube.
the 3 a.m. videos are laughably stupid. They're like laughably stupid.
Yeah. Yes, they are.
Yeah, man. What a Halloween, I guess. I mean, it's just barely starting, but I guess that's it for the Halloween stream. I would
Okay,
sound
okay.
a little I would sound a little better if it wasn't because it's late at night and I'm fucking sick as hell. I've been trying to hold in my coughing so that it wouldn't, you wouldn't hear it on the video, or I guess on the podcast.
Mm-hmm. Hey, bro, are you sick and tired of being sick and tired?
Yeah,
Then, bye. I don't know what. I forgot about the freaking thing. Okay. Pandora ad.
so yeah. Uh, Happy Halloween to you guys.
Yeah, happy
Mm,
Halloween to all of you. Uh, go and search for candies. Uh, stay safe. Halloween. Stay safe, just in
Yeah,
case.
and make sure that you don't make a demon ritual and let Satan into your house.
Yeah, yeah. Watch out on with the 3 a.m. stuff. And yeah, yes. You know. Oh, and remember to dress up. Just dress up about. You can dress up as a
Yeah,
student if that's what you like. But yeah, okay. Just have a good
and
Halloween day, everyone.
yeah,
And
and
yeah,
make sure to have water buckets too for people that are trying to throw toilet paper at your house.
oh my god, sure.
Eh. they
Hey,
just come
that's
up to your house. You just come from your house and then you're ready with the water bucket to spray them.
you're ready with a nerf. It's there for nothing.
It's like the Diary of the Wimpy Kid movie where the dad is trying to fight against the people who throw toilet paper into his house with a water bucket.
No,
And
oh no. I was gonna say you throw eggs at them, but eggs are expensive nowadays, so don't do that, guys.
mhm. So yeah,
Yeah.
this was PokeSet Radio, and we will see you guys in the next podcast.
Goodbye,
Bye.
guys. Bye.